Tennis, I don't know. It was addictive. I think as a kid, it was there. In Henrietta, we just hung out at the courts all day long. We were either playing or just sitting around watching somebody play or going to hit on the backboard. My dad was a major influence and got me started. In Henrietta, a small town that I grew up in, we lived just half a block from the tennis courts. And so he kind of got us out there a lot and got us started, and that's kind of where it all came from, really. High school coach there, Coach Kennedy, was a huge influence. From probably the time I was 7 or 8 years old, he began to take groups of us to tennis tournaments, and he and I have traveled together, guys from Texas to Michigan, North Carolina to California, just basically all over the country. He took me to tournaments. In college, I had 2 really good coaches that I played for in college, Coach Pucci and Coach Wadley. I think in tennis, you need a lot of help along the way, and I was very fortunate to get that. So I worked at clubs for a little bit, and then when the opportunity came to go coach at the University of Oklahoma, I just thought that's kind of what I really wanted to do. And so the excitement you get in coaching is just watching the players succeed and doing things that's important to them. I enjoyed that and went and did that and did that for 20 years at OU before retiring. And 20 years was enough. I think that was plenty. But it was definitely a nice segue from playing and competing as a player and moving on into the coaching area.
Mark is a legend in Henrietta. He was a legend because of what he accomplished on the court, but to me he's also a legend of what he's accomplished off the court. He took it upon himself with a good group of boosters in the Henrietta area to raise literally millions of dollars to build and rebuild these 4 community courts there. And every night there are kids on the courts getting to play tennis for the first time, largely because of Mark Johnson.
It's been a really rewarding experience knowing that the place that we all kind of grew up and played, that we received so much benefit from, we were able to go back and rebuild it, and now we know that for decades to come there'll be more kids that can go and use that facility, kind of like we did when we were 6, 7, 8 years old. Looking back, I still think, right now probably 90% of my very, very, very close friends are tennis players, or I met them through tennis, and it's really hard to imagine not knowing them. And it brought us all together, and it's just it's been a very special thing to meet a lot of these people and have these lifelong friends through tennis.
Believe it or not, Mark Johnson has never cussed in his life, never. And he just says, "Oh, that was a horrible shot. Oh boy, that was bad." And I try to get him to cuss and just laugh, and I say bad, and I start bleeping a lot of bad words. I look at him, he's just laughing and just enjoying the moment.
I thought about that. It's kind of nice to, when you look at that list and realize, you're going to be sharing that Hall of Fame with a lot of these great players and great administrators. It's very special.